Yeah, for me, Josh is a grown man. He's got to make the best decision for him and his family. No matter what, Josh is like a brother. We came in together. We've had a bunch of different coaches together. Uh, Josh is a grown man. He knows what's best for him. So I'm gonna support him in any way I can. I was at his house. I didn't. Nobody asked me to go talk to him. I was at his house, hanging out with him, trying to get him, selfishly, to be here. But he's got to do what makes sense for him and his family, and it goes both ways. So I'm just gonna be here to support him, and obviously I want him here. But yeah, we got to figure everything out. But that's about my program.
I know it's not a new thing, but there's been a lot of talk recently about the value of running backs. What's sort of your view about, just not specifically about Josh, but just league-wide, the value of running backs today?
Yeah, it's crazy. They happen to be the only, market that's gone down. That's, the reality. It's crazy because those guys take the most damage. They're getting the ball, 300, 400 times a year, especially a guy like Josh, Saquon, those dudes. So, yeah, man, I want everyone to get paid. At the end of the day, those dudes are ballers. There's a ton of great players. So, but that's not up to me. The market is the market. I feel like running backs should get paid just, some of the best players in the league as well. So, yeah, but, it's a different league. There's markets for every position, and people value certain things a certain way. So, that, like I said, that's not my determination. But, yeah, obviously I think Josh is, specifically I think Josh is one of the best players in the league. So, that's just, my opinion.
What throughout the whole off season has shown you this will be a better defense and also a better defense in terms of creating turnovers?
I can't make any predictions. I know that the guys are showing up. I know the guys are working. I know we're detailed and doing things together. That's all we can control right now, taking it one day at a time, being where our feet are. I just try to lead by example in every single way. That's been my main focus, being a better leader. Not only just by example, but vocally at times when I feel like it's needed. So yeah, I want to be the best version of myself every single day, and I'm trying to raise the standard of the standard. I want to bring everybody up with me. So that's my goal every day, to just be a light for everybody, and just show them how it's done, and bring those guys with me, not just do it myself. It's the whole D line. We're running after practice, try to get everybody going, and that's not just defense, it's offense as well. I don't care who it is. It's O linemen I got to talk to, receivers, whatever. Like, I just want to be the most complete version of myself to help this team win, and that's my goal every day.
Max, almost every training camp that we've seen you, there's something a little bit different about your physique, your body. Has it become kind of a healthy obsession for you during the off season to refine the body and figure out different ways that can maximize what you do on the field on Sundays?
Yeah, for sure. Every single year, I try to find 1%. That 1% I can improve in every single category. So, yeah, like this off season, I started 2 weeks early. I started January 30th. I've already put in 6 months of training, PR'd in all the things I wanted to PR in. So, like, yeah, there's always room for improvement. There's always more to do. So for me, I just about how can I eat better, how can I sleep better, how can I recover better, how can I train better. And that's what we've done all offseason. I got to give a ton of credit to Rick Slade, working with me every single day, AJ, the whole staff, Ricky, nutritionist, literally everybody in the building, has helped me, do it. So yeah, I'm just trying to be, like I said, I talk about it all the time, I want to be the best. So that's what I literally push myself all year round to get to that goal, and I'm not stopping until I get there.
When you get out there and you're flying around, do you feel like the work that you put in how you're able to move around out there?
100%. I take pride in it. I know how I feel. Once you feel good, and then you find another level to tap into, then you keep finding another level. So for me, it's always pushing and being uncomfortable. This off season, like I talked about it. Like I went and sparred Sean Strickland, and I went to Miami and ran 10 miles with Hunter Campbell. Just crazy, but like just putting myself in situations that I don't want to be in and just doing it. And like I just see, once you break like past that, like mentally you could always tell yourself like, all right, I'll be good after just this, but it's like, no, I give myself no option. There's nowhere to run when you're in a cage with another, professional assassin, and it is what it is. But once you do things like that and you live like that, then you get into games and it just becomes like you're the one hunting people. It's not like you're not fearing anything, you're not thinking about anything. You don't think, you just go. So that's how I always try to be all year round.
As somebody who pushes yourself like this when you're dealing with this heat, how do you balance that, or do you think that benefits you in a lot of this?
Yeah, it's not, the heat out here is different, you know, it's 115, 120 degrees, so, you gotta push yourself on a daily basis. You can't just, you know, train in the conditioning and then, you know, air conditioning and then go out and feel like you're gonna be fine in the heat. So yeah, you know, we've done back and forth. I've trained inside, I've trained outside this off season, just doing a bunch of different things to, you know, get ready, you know, for training camp. So yeah, you know, like I said, the strength staff did an incredible job of, you know, acclimating not only myself, but the guys that have been here, to get ready for it.
Max, you have an unquestioned.
He's an alpha. You know, I love Marcus. I've known him since my rookie year. We got the same agent. So Marcus is my guy. You know, he's cousins. You know, Marshawn's his cousin. So yeah, Marcus is like family. So I love Marcus. He brings that attitude that, you know, we need in the secondary, and I can't wait, you know, to see him get out there and keep competing, because he's a dog for sure.
Max, you have an unquestioned work ethic. Some of the younger guys who may not have that, what kind of things do you do to kind of bring those guys up, and the example, I should say, and bringing the Raider way and what you bring to the table as being the undisputed?
Yeah, you know, I talked to George Tarlas, a rookie, literally every day about it. But it doesn't just happen overnight. You know, when I was a rookie, a second year guy, like I'd still in my head, I'd always seen the future and how I think I could be as a player and what I can do, but my actions and everything weren't fully aligned with that. So you can think about it, you can talk about it, you can do it sometimes, but if you're really trying to do it at the highest level, you got to do it every single day. It's got to be a way of life. You know, like I've said before, there's no balance when you're in it like this. At this level, you can't be 50-50, and that's just the reality. So yeah, that's how I try to tell the young guys. Like, some people don't want to sacrifice certain shit, but if you don't want to sacrifice certain things, then you're not gonna get what you want. You know, that's honestly, you know, it's just the truth. And you know, I've talked to Tim Grover. He says the same exact thing. You know, he's one of the greatest trainers, trained with Michael Jordan, and he talks about all the time. There's no balance. You got to be relentless. There's a difference. You know, you can be good, you can be great, and you can be unstoppable. So for me, I want to be unstoppable in everything I do. So that's how I try to show the guys.
Thank you.